Hello and welcome to the solutions of Team 6, Section A1. What was the impetus for MAF's transformation? MAF focused before the transformation on products. However, in a digital-driven world, they realized the need to shift. Thus, in 2016, MAF decided to concentrate more on customer experience and to build a digital powerhouse on par with its physical scale. MAF realized an urge to unify customer experience, to leverage its unused data to conduct data-driven decisions, and to exploit potential synergies. All three components required a digital transformation based on three crucial keys: data, technology, and people or human capital. Thus, MAF could outpace the competition, capitalize data analysis to increase profitability and efficiency in marketing and sales. So what was the process that initiated the data-driven transformation? The data-driven transformation was initiated by three main processes, namely building a digital mindset, a data lake, and a digital skill set. Let's come to the first one, building a digital mindset. First of all, MAF raised awareness of the importance of omni-channel customer experience and the possibility to increase revenues and cut costs by using data. To be data-driven, MAF introduced data analytics in their decision-making processes. This was achieved by acquiring a data expert and the creation of an advanced analytics center of excellence. Furthermore, to come to the building a data lake, MAF set up a data collection process across all groups to create a data lake by the Advanced Analytics Center of Excellence. Consequently, different tools like loyalty programs, Wi-Fi, POS, consumer finance would collect data from online and brick-and-mortar touchpoints. Thus, the Advanced Analytics Center of Excellence will leverage the data to optimize existing processes like cross-selling or upselling through AI-driven personalized offers to maximize customers' lifetime value, experience, and the personalized omni-channel offers. And third, to come to the building a digital skill set, MAF invested in skilled employees because, as the new data expert said, having a magic algorithm able to improve your supply chain or optimize product assortment is pointless if the operational teams cannot use it. Therefore, MAF hired new experts in four different fields, namely data engineering, business intelligence, data analytics, and data science.
Now for the bottom-up and top-down approach. I'm going to start with the top-down approach. So this approach was used by MAF to create a digital mindset across the organization. And how it was used actually was they first worked on the problems from the top management level, and then they worked down towards operational processes. And this is where they actually analyze the data and the information, and they see how is it available and how it can solve this actual problem. So the main goal here was actually to start a digital process to combine all three separate companies and to unify them and combine them into one entity. Now for the bottom-up approach, this approach was used to create an analytical mindset in the organization. And how it worked is, they started with use cases and they used them to build data and information around customers and processes. And then, they analyze this data and they check how it can be used and integrated into clean and useful data. So, this data then is used to find out which problems it can actually solve. So using this data analysis, it helped the MAF actually to identify the small details and small problems that might occur. And it actually helped to gain insight on customer preferences and selections, which will eventually help with cross-selling and with buying patterns. And this ended up increasing their sales and gaining valuable information. So, and to maintain this strategy, what MAF did was they appointed ambassadors and enhancers, and they held like training across the whole company. And at the end, senior managers, they were responsible for calculating the measure of the change using KPIs.
And now we continue with question 4, where we discuss the possible benefits of Ferrer of a data-driven approach. We identified 3 segments of Ferrer that could benefit from a data-driven approach, namely sales and marketing, connectivity, and the stakeholder approach. First of all, the sales and marketing. By collecting and using customer data on customers' patients, Ferrer can create prediction algorithms. These algorithms can help them identify trends in terms of sales. This valuable information can then be used to successfully enter new markets. The second segment was connectivity. It's important that Ferrer knows their customers really well. An app with several important functions like surveys, connection with wearables, and health notifications uses a lot of data. All these functions can be used for diagnostics and monitoring after hospitalization and during treatment. All these functions will provide a steady income stream of valuable data to further improve their algorithms. The third part will benefit from a data-driven approach at Ferrer will be the stakeholder approach. All this data can be used to collaborate more efficiently with all stakeholders. It will also help to maintain a long-term relationship with all the stakeholders, and it will be possible to discuss several difficult subjects like customer privacy to get to know all the opinions. And now we continue with question 5. What case would you start with and why? We would take the case of a patient that fell ill and decided to visit a doctor. We would collect the data of the patient's health issues and his general information as well to what illness the doctor identified. Then we would look at whether the patient will need to be admitted into the hospital, and if not, what questions will be asked for during home checkups. If the patient needs to be administered, then what treatment will he need and how long will he stay at the hospital? This case, in our opinion, is the most important since it will identify patient needs and required services and treatments that will be used. Data will be collected from customer side and processor side throughout the whole cycle. This data is vital since if analyzed and used properly, it could help decrease patients' charge and cost of administering patients as well as what treatments are used most and when. This was the presentation of Team 6 on the MAF assignment. Thank you for listening.